Morning everybody, George back with another video. Not got much to show you today. 4 new albums, 2 LPs I acquired or were given. Lovely day today, out shopping there, shorts and t-shirt, 14 degrees centigrade, so things are warming up over this Easter holiday. No chocolate for me though. So I was working in my friend's house, friend's mother's house on Thursday. She's 92, and seen some attic records in the attic. So I phoned him up, Gordon, what's the script with you? Oh, my sister knows about them, and I said, the charity shop, take 1 or 2. So there was Count Basie, Ellington, some Frank Sinatra, obviously his dad's records, you know. I should have taken Johnny Cash, San Quentin. I've got that on CD, never had it in vinyl. And Eagles' greatest hits. Ella, I should have taken Ella at Newport. There was 2 or 3 Ella albums. But anyway, I took these 2 because of Blue Note. And sort of a bit of history. Blue Note, Sidney Bechet. It's sort of the first runny Blue Notes. When this has got a number of 1200, I think. 1201. Sidney Bechet, and this is volume 2, so there's obviously a volume 1. So these tracks were recorded from between 1939-44. There's one track from 1951, remastered by Rudy Van Gelder for probably, I think this release was 1954-55. So there'd be 78s and there'd be 10-inch LP at one time. Not my cup of tea, but New Orleansy with a trombone and whatever. They cleaned up really well though. So Sidney Bechet, interesting. Another one was Sidney Bechet 2. This is another volume 2. Again from the 40s, one track from 1950, same idea, same format really. So I guess nice to have. Don't think I'll play them very often, but actually really good sound quality. I was quite surprised when I cleaned them up. This LP cover I bought a few months ago. I thought it might come in handy when I seen it at one point. Sonny Rollins Volume 2, Blue Note 1558 Volume 2. So this is just the cover. This album was released probably 57, round about then. This is cover from 62, 64. So if anyone's got the vinyl, give me a shout to put inside. Or if anybody's got the vinyl and would like the cover, get in touch. Famous cover, Joe Jackson copied for one of his LPs, Sonny Rollins. So I'm on a big Miles Davis kick at the moment, filling in quite a bit of his 60s. Bad glare there. I will get this removed eventually when I get up to date with sleeves. Miles Davis live in Berlin from 1964 on Speaker's Corner. It's a classic quintet. Herbie Hancock piano, Wayne Shorter tenor sax, Roy Carter on bass, and Tony Williams on drums. 5 tracks. He does Autumn Leaves on this, So What, Walking Theme, Milestones. Great album, great live, great sound quality. All analog, Speaker's Corner from Germany. Press at Palace, CBS. Not too expensive, you get a nice insert there. Bit of advertising. Yeah, great album, great quality. Miles Davis, Miles in Berlin. Real glad to have. Sticking with Miles, Miles Smiles. A 2-disc 45 from Mobile Fidelity. recorded from the original master tapes. So this is 3186 of 4000. 2-disc 45. I can't remember how much these are, about £70 I think. Sound quality is fantastic. This is from 1967. Same band that was on Miles in Berlin. Let me get this back in. Yeah, Miles Smiles. Real glad to get it. Great quality, great sound. Some of these session pics of the guys. Miles Smiles. Next off we have the latest Uhqr, number 5 in the series. Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? So 1 and 2, I've not, 1 and 2 were Access Bold as Love they done, and mono and stereo, so that's 1 and 2. I just got the stereo one of that. So this is only 1 disc at 33. Number 1733 of 20,000. $125 each, makes 2.5 million. Gatefold. Great shot of Jimmy there. Fantastic album. Sticker there. Sound quality is absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Real glad to get this collection. Album 3 in the series was Jethro Tull, Aqualung, which they done in a 2-disc 45 for $125. Last one was Miles Davis, it was 4th for $100, and now they've stepped up this single disc to $125. Now, Analog Productions and their Uhqrs don't do the one-step process, and this is a big gripe with me, because Mobile Fidelity do, and they're a step, 2 steps closer to the master tape. So the Mofi for me are better quality. Anyway, I love Analog Productions. I've been buying their albums since the late 90s. What they've done is brilliant for audiophile music and music in general. So it's a fantastic album, creeping up in price though. Single disc, super vinyl, $125. Still glad to have it though. And last but not least, David Crosby, If Only I Could Remember My Name, from 1971. Well, Hendrix album was 667, his first album. This is David Crosby's first solo album. This is on a 2-disc 45 on super vinyl, and I got number 134. I think that's the lowest number. I was right in there for this album. I've got 2 or 3 of his last albums and I love them. Lighthouse, you should buy. David Crosby Lighthouse, you'll pick that up. The sound quality in the normal disc is fantastic. So it's the Mofi super vinyl at Music Matters Jazz first introduced. Pressed at RTI, Impix Records use them, and now Kraft are using them in their one batch, small batch. So 2 discs, 45 for better quality, super vinyl. So this is about, I can't remember, was this $100? This was $125, 2 disc, both their own super vinyls. Vinyl, fantastic, I love it, I love it, I love David Crosby. It's a great album. There's a lot of people on this, you know, but it doesn't sound like it. It's a very coherent album, acoustic. It sounds absolutely brilliant. So I'm sure the regular release sounds fantastic anyway. I mean, that's why they pick these albums, because they sound great. Pick up the normal, I've been looking for the normal release of this, but it's a great album. David Crosby, if only I could remember my name, quite appropriate for me. 2-disc, 45 super vinyl. And just a quick recap of Mofi's, just pulled this. This is a one-step process at Mofi do. 2 discs, 45, and the one step for the same price that Analog Productions are doing their super discs. So just want to check out or Analog Productions. Okay, that's it. Have a good weekend. Catch you.